Hi there, welcome to my channel. I finally scored an ACNH edition of Monopoly, and I was able to get it for its retail price of $24.99 on Target's website this past weekend. For those who aren't aware or even knew that this existed, scalpers have cleaned out stores to jack up the prices on Amazon and eBay for this item, so those kind of people just ruin everything for fans. With that, give the Target app or website a try and you might be able to get one for a reasonable price. I will warn those of you out there who take that Target route, they ship through UPS and your package may arrive looking like this. Yup, that's an actual picture of my delivery. Fortunately, as we can all see, the box looks just fine. And with that, I'm absolutely enjoying all of the graphics and ACNH details all over the box. It looks really festive and bright. I doubt we'll play this that much, but it's a nice piece to display in our gaming area. As we look around the entire box, there's some sort of Animal Crossing graphic or image on pretty much the entire thing, the top, the bottom, the sides, and I appreciate that. So let's get this box open and let's check out the contents and see all the little pieces. One thing feels a bit off for me though. Whenever I bought board games as a kid, they'd always be covered in plastic wrap. So I guess Hasbro's going eco-friendly and they're just taping the four sides of the box. So this makes unboxing a bit easier, but I kind of miss ripping into that plastic and getting it off the board game. As we open this up, we're greeted with a wonderful image of Isabelle, basically stating that this isn't your ordinary Monopoly game, but rather a very Animal Crossing centric version where the person who has the most Nook Miles wins at the end. But it's very appropriate that Isabelle is the first face that you see explaining the new rules and how to get started. Very similar to the actual game where she's the first villager that greets you each time that you turn it on. The next thing right here seems to be the player pieces, and on the box they're based off of human villagers. I'm kind of disappointed on the presentation. It's just a white paper envelope, a rather cheap feeling one at that. It would have been nice to see a picture of a villager on there or something, but it's okay. I guess it's what's on the inside that counts, and I guess these are stickers for the second dice right there, a die. So that's gonna be fun to put on. But here's the first villager, and it looks so awesome. Made out of plastic, pretty lightweight, but these little pieces have some awesome detail. You can actually take off the fishing rod for this one. Vibrant colors, the facial expression is priceless, and the color scheme is pretty cool too, so I'm enjoying these so far. I'm excited to get the second piece going out over there. You can see that the fishing rod does have a specific shape, so it's only for this villager. Here's villager number 2, and she has a bug net. You can't take that from her hands. I can tell it's already like fixed right there, but look at her facial expression. She's so happy, ready to catch a bug. So far, they all have very distinct colors. The first one's orange. This is more of a pink purple. I can't really tell the difference between the two, but I think that is the closest color you can say right there. And here's a green character. Poor young lady holding an apple. Everybody else has such a cool item. This one has to carry an apple around. Why not give her a slingshot or some other cool item? I think there's a few more missing tools that you can use, an axe, but that might be a little too aggressive for this game. And the last one right here has a shovel, and this board game just wants to make me look dumb because it's not as distinct as I thought they were, because this one has an orange base as well too. So I guess you can just call this one the shovel villager with black or grayish hair. Thanks a lot, Animal Crossing. You could have given this one like a blue base or something, or red. There's like so many different colors you could have used. Here are the assortment of cards. I believe there's some traditional chance cards like in basic Monopoly. There's skill cards and Nook Mile cards as well too. I haven't thoroughly read the instructions yet, so maybe in another video I can explain the rules of this version of Monopoly. I honestly don't want to make an hour-long video going over how to play, so if anyone is interested in seeing a tutorial video, let me know in the comments below and I'll get working on that. Alright, moving on, here are the chips for the game. There are 160 resource chips, so fish, butterflies, and so forth, then 45 bell coins, 54 bell coins, and 40 player markers, so a ton of chips that I'll probably lose at some point. I'm already losing some right here because they're getting stuck and I had to pull them off from the backside, but here's all of them taken out of their circles, and there's a whole bunch. And on some of the back sides of the resource ones, you can see that there's a bell denomination number on the back of that, so I'm pretty sure you can use those to sell. And I'm gonna put them inside my money bag right there, or my bell bag, and that didn't come with the game. That was like a Best Buy exclusive, so that doesn't come with the board game. Here's the instructions. Pause at any point if you want to see them up close and personal, but as I said, maybe I'll go over it in another video. But here's an important thing. There is a specific way to put the stickers on the second die right there, so you gotta put it a certain way. Make sure you do that. And here are all of the cards, and there are 14 chance cards, 35 decoration cards, 4 skill cards, and 14 Nook Miles cards. So I'll be quiet on this part and let you all see what each card looks like. The video is sped up here by 2 times, so if you want to decrease the speed on YouTube, you're more than welcome to do that so that you can get a better look at these cards. So I'll talk to everybody in about 2 minutes. See you then. So we ended off with the Nook Miles cards, and I loved that little surprise of seeing some of our favorite villagers like Dom and Audie. I saw a Molly sighting as well too. So moving on, here's the actual game board, and taking a look at it now, things are starting to make a bit of sense to me. We can see the corresponding spots for the coins, but overall the board is nice and colorful and just filled with Animal Crossing references everywhere. The only thing that I would probably change is instead of going to jail, it would have been pretty funny if they said you fell into a pitfall or something like that. Use that reference, but I understand that there has to be some sense of Monopoly within the game, so just a thought. But here's where you put the chance cards, the decoration cards, and the Nook Mouse cards to go right in the center of the board. CJ's right there and Isabel talking to Fuchsia. And there we have it, the entire Animal Crossing New Horizons edition of Monopoly. Overall, it's a great collector's piece for any Animal Crossing fan out there, even a Nintendo fan. Not too bad at $25 if you can find it for retail price, but I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and if you did, feel free to check out these others, they might interest you. Also, if you liked hanging out with me today, please consider subscribing to be the first to know when I upload something new or go live on a stream. Lastly, if you want to support the channel just a bit more, feel free to check out that join button down below for my channel memberships, and maybe you'll see your name at the beginning or end of my next video. I'll see you all soon. Bye.